it's ready to get tuned. Sport is going to be right here.
Tell me about it.
It's about 6 a.m. right now. Okay, so today we're with Medina. We are on our way to Auburn, actually. Snail Performance to what?
Get it tuned, man. Finally. About time. It's been the longest, and I'm a little nervous but excited, no lie.
Excited and nervous too. But yes, so he's gonna get tuned. He's on some basic bolt-ons. Fortunate enough to have gotten keys tossed over. Shout out Medina.
Anytime.
But yeah, we're on our way over right now, so we'll catch you guys in a bit. And to make the quick stop, grab some breakfast, and we're out. Next stop, Auburn, the natives vendor. Simple mods make such a huge difference. What do you have done on it, Medina?
So far, nothing too big. I just have the straight pipe catback from Magnaflow. I don't want to go with the traditional Tame or Nvidia.
Too loud or what?
I didn't quite like how they sound, and for me, they were a little too quiet.
Okay.
And a little too common.
Fair enough.
And I just have the SF intake from Cobb and boost controller soon to go on there.
Nice. Should be a short commute considering the fact that he is driving. And if you know Medina, you know how he drives. Quick fill up at the gas station. The tuner didn't, specify how much of gas we needed or anything. We are sticking to the 91 tune just because, like I said, basic bolt-ons. We're trying to see what a typical, a daily driven Subi with a couple bolt-ons can achieve at a dyno. Travis, I believe, is a tuner, notorious in the Subaru gang or the Subaru community. That's why Medina chose him. He was recommended by another homie who has a built Subaru STI, and his car sounds amazing. Hopefully, maybe one day I can get him into the channel. So we just pulled up. So we got here pretty early. The appointment tune is set for 9. It's 8:20, as you guys can see. Pretty stock, apart from the Cobb intake. We made it here pretty quick though.
Yeah, it was a nice drive though.
It was cool, it was cool.
Now we just wait, let this cool off, that way it's not too hot. The temperature hit what, 118?
118?
118, yeah, for intake temp. So we'll let that cool off and then should be cool. Cobb intake, apart from that, it's pretty much stock. Does have a Magnaflow full catback exhaust from the catback. And then we're basically gonna be switching out the boost controller later on to make way for the tune and more boost. This color is pretty nice. I wonder what's done to it. But this right here, the M3, man, that color is so fire. A Mustang caught our attention. What? Miata? No way.
What is this? What is this?
Oh,
Is that for the AC?
I believe so. I think that's his alternator. Open dump too. This is the thing I like about coming to these tuner shops. You never know what to expect. That turbo is Miata is definitely something I didn't expect. You know they mean business when they bring the Subi on a trailer. I wonder where they're coming from. The owner himself said stage 2 premium on the Subaru.
Okay, vamos para cross and then somewhere where.
So we were talking to the owner. My boy Medina was saying that it's a Type R? No, R8. The owner said that he brought it straight from Japan and shipped it out to Nevada. The mechanic at work.
Final touches before taking it in.
Yes, sir. As you guys know, we're installing the Grimspeed boost controller, which is this little guy right here. This basically allows the tuner to adjust the boost pressure. We got our trusty mechanic right here. Put our hands on. In order to take out that little heat shield, for the heat shield, it's two 10mm bolts and then a 12mm bolt. Once that's off, it should expose the original boost controller, and then it would swap it over to the new one. Okay, so the stock one is out. Kind of a pain to get just because the clamps are pretty hidden. complete. All said and done, stock one is out. Grim speed one is on. As you guys can tell, all the vacuum lines are hooked up. We didn't have time to cut the zip ties, we'll cut them off later. Actually, I'll probably cut them off right now. Point is, it's ready to get tuned. We're good.
Shout out to the president.
Yes. We got a little dirty, but it's worth it. Let's get this thing on the dyno. Now we gotta go check in real quick, see what we gotta do to get the tune situated. Here comes Medina. So we gotta pull the car in, get it checked in, and then we'll go from here. But yeah, we are at the tuning site where the magic happens. On the checklist, we're in Auburn. We made it to Snail Performance. Boost controllers installed. We checked in, and Medina is still kind of nervous but excited.
A little bit.
So next thing's next, we just gotta wait for them to take the car in, and then they're gonna they invite us inside, right?
Invite us inside.
And
front row seats.
Front row seats to the tuning process. So for now, we'll just enjoy the view. Car is in on the dyno, ready to get tuned. Unfortunately, they said that their insurance doesn't cover 2 people. So obviously, of course, Medina's gonna go inside. Since it's his car, he's got to experience it firsthand. From here on, passed over.
I'll see you guys in a bit. Alex gonna come back here, but huge shout out, my man right here, man at work, Travis. Got some numbers, we'll get those. Take a look at it in a bit.
Sport is going to be right here, 288-309. That's your dotted line. The solid line is Sport Sharp, so you really use Sport Sharp. You're at 306-342, and then you can click it over to Sport, which is going to be your dotted line. You're at 288.
You guys saw the dyno. Shout out Travis for the stickers. Shout out Travis for the tune. Medina is stoked. We're gonna get some quick ride-along footage, see how she performs. He did say to keep him updated with any, data logs and stuff like that. It is officially official, tuned by Travis himself, Snail Performance. The dyno graphs show how much he made. Now it's just more so about testing out the car, seeing how it feels.
That's pretty good already, man.
And falling yet more in love with the car.
Hell yeah.
As us owners should do. Shout out to tuners. But we are live in action in Auburn. So currently driving the tuned STI. Shout out to the homie for letting me test drive it. Which way we go, straight or left or right?
Let's go. There's less people over there.
So I did test drive it prior to the tune. It already feels a whole lot more responsive, just on the throttle response. We're gonna find, quick stretch just to get a feel for the driver modes, I believe. That's what it is?
Yep.
Yeah, driver modes.
It's good, huh?
Ah, dude, this feels like night and day difference. Up.
Yep.
I don't know how we would have to find a stretch, but
keep going straight, you'll go south of the freeway.
Okay, for sure then. But yeah, this thing is, shout out Travis. If you're thinking about tuning your car, I would definitely recommend it. It's something that, you know, it catches you off guard because you don't expect it. I feel like this should have came factory. I mean, that's just me. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in a bit.
West.
Yeah. All right, so it's not typical, you know, for the owner to toss keys, especially not after his car's been tuned. I'm basically test running it right now. We're gonna hop on the freeway, see how the Subi pulls, reacts, get Medina's reaction, and then after that we'll toss keys to the owner and we'll let him enjoy the car. Because I'm enjoying it too much right now. Okay, pulling into the highways of Mexico right now. Joking with him earlier about, you know, selling it. I don't think he's got any intentions of selling his car anytime soon. God, bro. This... You're gonna be able to bully some things on the highway now.
Hopefully, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal, man. The goal is to bully and not be bullied anymore.
Exactly. The tables have turned. The tables have officially turned for my boy Medina.
What time?
We're gonna have to see what the first
Victim is.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the first victim is on the way back.
Needs to go on video, right?
Exactly.
Needs to go on video.
It needs to be on video. Needs to be caught on 4K. Man, yeah, this car is beautiful. Thumbs up to Subaru. Thumbs up to the STI community or the Subaru community in general. These boxer engines are very fun. Okay, so we just tossed keys back to Medina. Thanks again for letting me drive it.
Good, man.
Let's get some quick test runs, some pulls, some reactions, and all of the goodies.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah!
Yeah. Oh my god, man. We just ran through all the gears and this thing is shifting spot on, pulling and everything. We are moving.
Just that sound, man.
That's what I'm saying. The intake is that downshift too.
Wow, I love it. Sorry if I can tell it to you anymore.
Well, man, I thought Cash was gonna talk, but I guess not. If anybody has a Subaru for sale, let me know, because these are tempting me now. Very, very tempting. But yeah, as Medina said, tuned this car right before Race Wars. We got it just in time as Race Wars is tomorrow. Okay, so now up next, basically not revision 2, but basically logging the tune, the car's performance. We have two. Okay, so the first log, 3 to 5 minutes of highway cruising. As you guys can tell, we're on the highway right now, cruising back. And the second log, 3 to 5 minutes of normal city driving. And that's about it, just 2 logs. I don't think he really needs any like highway pulls or anything. Overall review, I need a Subaru. Find me a Subaru. I do have an Evo, it's not running yet, so I mean, I need to get into this all-wheel drive 4-banger turbo platform sooner than later. It's just, even talking to the tuner himself, he was talking about how there's a bunch of things that you can add to the car, performance-wise, tuning-wise. We were talking about maps and stuff like that, but like, as you guys know from the start, basic bolt-ons, intake, catback, boost controller, and that's more than enough to set this car off, change it completely. I'm in love. It's not even my car. I got to drive it, so even more in love. Shout out again, Medina, for the tossed keys. Overall, a dope experience over in Auburn at Snail Performance. Couldn't have asked for better hospitality. They're super cool, dope people. Do recommend them. Travis were chopping it up about the S55 platform. He's saying how he has one, his wife has one. Fine tuning, tweaking, stuff like that. I mean, maybe something in the works for the future. We'll have to wait and find out. But I'm gonna close it off because tomorrow's Race Wars. That's the main event for tomorrow. We got everything dialed in. Only thing left is to get some food for our stomachs, fuel up, some tacos. We're gonna hit up Tacos al Paisa. So, like always, like, comment, subscribe.
I got it. Catch you guys next time.